Gang, what's good with you? Yo, fam, before we even get started, I'm just tap the like button for it, brother. That's all. Just tap it. It only takes us. Just tap, tap. All right. If you are new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and subscribe. I think you will enjoy the content. And if you don't, you can always unsubscribe later, right? And if you're an existing subscriber, thanks so much for all your support and for continuing to coming back and support your boy. Okay, now this is another top 5 video. Now normally I be asking for who want this smoke because I am giving you my opinion about what the top 5 guns in a given category are. Today, there's really no smoke to be had because today is really all about me and my top 5 list of my dream guns. Okay, so these are guns that I have not purchased yet, either because A, I have been unable to locate them, or B, the cost associated with them is so astronomical that I have refrained. Okay, so look, fam, these are guns that I believe are amazing, that I have heard tell are amazing, and in a couple I have experienced, I have shot. Either I rented or I had a friend who had one, or it's at the range and somebody had one and they let me try it out. But in any case, these are my top 5 dream guns. And before I get to my top 5, you know how I do. I have my honorable mentions. And so I'm going to roll out with my top 5, and I'm going to start with 3 honorable mentions. Okay, so number 1 on my honorable mention is the B&T ACP Pro. This is a pistol caliber carbine. And B&T, man, they make a great product. I have heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't had the opportunity yet to shoot one, but I am looking forward to shooting one next time I go down to Las Vegas. Unfortunately, this is one of those guns where it is expensive, absolutely, but because it's a pistol, it is, and we are subject to the California handgun list. The only way you can buy a B&T out here is if it's a private party transfer. And quite frankly, not that many people out here have them to do private party transfers. And if they do have them, they don't want to sell them because it's such a great gun, right? So this is one that's on my list. This is one that could get knocked down at some point. We'll have to see. Coming up next on my my second most honorable mention dream gun is the Daniel Defense M4A1 AR-15. Fam, I love this gun. I love this gun. I love the weight of it. I love the feel. Daniel Defense makes an outstanding AR-15 product. And so, look, fam, this one, And the good thing about this is that this is a rifle, so it is not subject to the list. There's some adjustments that you have to make when you have a rifle in California. But essentially, when it comes to rifles, we can pretty much get any rifle that anybody else can get. It just has to be adjusted so there are no dangerous features on it. Anyway, so Daniel Defense M4A1. That is definitely one, y'all, that could be taken down. And don't be surprised if it gets taken down sooner than later. All right, let's go to my number 3 honorable mention gun. And that is the HK SP5. Look, fam, everybody loves to do the HK slap. You know, if you ain't slapping it, you ain't hitting it right. Wait, that didn't come out right at all. But this is an iconic pistol. You've seen it in arguably so many movies out there. It's been used by our military. And so this is one that, again, because it's a pistol, hard to come by in the state of California. Not to mention that it's expensive under normal situations in California, it would be likely be somewhere between 50 to 200% above MSRP. So, want it, we'll see if I ever get to lay my hands on it. All right, let's get into the top 5 2A-N-LA dream guns. All right, coming in at number 5, you have the Sig Sauer MPX. Look, another pistol caliber carbine, very similar to the SB5, very similar to the B&T. I love this gun. I love the look of it. I have had the opportunity to shoot it. Again, it's a pistol, so kind of hard to come by here in California. Would have to purchase it private party. They don't come available too often, but they're not as rare as, say, a B&T, which I hardly ever see. They do come up, and when they do come up, you got to jump on them, and they're expensive. This one may find its way into my collection at some point in time. All right, that's number 5. Number 4 is the FN Scar 17S. Look, fam, there's no doubt that this was going. There's no doubt that this was coming in, primarily because it's a rifle. We can get them here. Obviously, you know, there's adjustments that need to be made to the configuration, but it's expensive, no doubt. But you don't have to pay a premium over the sticker here for the Scar. And so that's definitely one that will find its way into my collection at some point in time. All right. Number 3. You guys know I have the Staccato P Duo, and I love that gun. That was on the dream gun list, and I took that one down. I'm going to have to also take down the Staccato XC, that competition pistol. That could be the one that takes the place of my CZ Shadow 2 for competition purposes. And so the XCs come up out here. Again, it's an expensive gun. I want to say that gun retails for somewhere between $4,000 and $4,500 MSRP. And out here, again, whatever it is, MSRP, it's 50 to 150, sometimes even 200% above MSRP. So it will be a pretty penny. But I don't know, maybe at some point in time that'll find its way into my collection. I've seen it. It has come up many times. I just never pulled the trigger again. If I don't pull the trigger, it's usually for one or two reasons. A, I can't find it. Or B, the price point is not something that either I can or I'm willing to pay. All right? So let's move on to number 2, the top 2 dream guns of 2A-N-LA. Coming in at number 2, the Atlas Athena. Look, fam, this Atlas Gun Works makes a fine gun. I want to say the Atlas Athena retails MSRP for around $5,500, so it's about $1,000 more expensive than the Staccato XC. This will likely be, and so this again, so you know, if it's $5,500 here, it's going to be somewhere between 50 to 200% higher than MSRP. And I don't know, y'all. I got the CZ Shadow 2. If I get the Staccato XC, how many race guns do I need? How many competition pistols do I need? And am I just getting it so it considered it safe? I don't like that too much. So that's why I haven't pulled the trigger on that. But I would love to have it. Like, if I won the lotto tomorrow and it didn't make a difference, I would definitely scoop one up. So it's on the dream gun list. I have had the opportunity to shoot one, and it was amazing. But I don't know. That's a pretty penny, y'all. That's a pretty penny. All right. Number 1, the number 1 gun on 2A-N-LA's fantasy dream list is the Lago Arms alien. Look, fam, everybody that I know who has one loves it. They all swear to me that it's worth the money. I don't know if they would say that if they hadn't already paid them. Though it's too late. If it's not worth it, it's too late because they already paid for it, right? But again, this falls under that pistol list. And so the only way I could acquire it here in California is by private party. Now that gun is about $6,500. And that's not like the limited edition and all those things go even more. But just for your standard Lago Alien, that's about a $6,500 gun. Out here again, 50 to 150% higher. So when I was preparing to do this video, I was like, what would it take for me to get the 3 honorable mention guns on my list, plus the top 5 dream guns on my list? From an MSRP perspective, if you guys wanted to do this outside of the state of California, where you can pretty much purchase any firearm you want, it would probably run you right around $32,000. Yo, there's a reason why it's a dream gun list, y'all. There's a reason why it's a dream gun list, right? Because who the hell got $32,000 to spend on guns, right? So anyway, so it's a dream gun list. But if you think that's something, I took the time and went through the exercise of figuring out how much it would cost to acquire those same guns here in California. Fam. To buy that gun list in California, and keep in mind 2 of the guns, the Scar 17 and the Daniel Defense M4A1, there's no markup on those, so those are the same price. But everything else, there's a steep markup on. So the total purchase price for all 8 of those firearms in the state of California, remember, $32,000 in a free state. In the state of California, $63,000. $63,000. Look, as soon as I don't need this kidney no more, it's on and popping. Right? No way, fam. No way. So look, fam. Some stuff is better off, you know, being a fantasy. It's how I look at it. You know, a couple of those will find their way in my collections, I'm sure, over time. I don't know about all 8. You know, maybe if I bought one like every other year and I lived to be like 150, I could get it done. I could get it done. But until then, I don't know, fam. Those dream guns for the moment will remain sweet dreams. All right? Look, fam, until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.